here to wake the room up. Y'all gon' know the name. Expect the unexpected, boy, it big talk, big game. Welcome to the game room. Sit back, relax and chill. Gonna speak your mind, cause in here we keep it real. You know Darrell gon' say whatever he thinking, dancing cut up. The rank 'em gon' be random, shout out to Lee, what up? Hot topics and the question of the day gon' blow your brain. Just tune in, it don't change. It's big talk, big game, big talk. Big game, got big talk, flip big game, big talk, big game. Just tune in, it don't change. It big talk, big game, boy. Big talk, big game. Yeah, big talk, big game.
What up, everybody? What up, everybody? It's your boy D-Rail.
And I go by the name of Lee. What up?
Man, we are Big Talk.
Big Game Podcast,
You feel
baby.
me? Man, we in the building once again for a special segment we call Relationship Talk. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now, before we get into it or whatnot, you're going to find out a lot of stuff from different people on this panel about when it comes to relationship, how they deal with it, how they've been through it. Are they trying to get in one? Are they trying to get out of one? And are they trying to stay out of one? You know what I'm saying? You're going to find out all about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, on this segment that we call Relationship Talk.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, we're going to let
We got
each
the
guest
ladies.
let them know or let you know who they are and what company they represent. We're going to start right here.
Well, it's your girl, LaDonna, a.k.a. Smart Love. I actually have a podcast called Smart Love, and this is what we talk about, okay? We get into the relationship talk, so I'm super excited to be here. Smart Love.
She said smart love. Okay.
Smart Love, get you some.
And y'all already know it's your girl, Boss Lady Ace. You already know I am a radio personality for 2 radio stations, also a PR for plenty of celebrities throughout the city of Atlanta. And I manage independent artists. I'm also a promoter and a host. But you know, I'm always outside with a little tea about the relationships too. So, you know, we definitely in the building.
Yeah.
We'll go right here.
How y'all doing, everybody? I am Nika T, cousin, brother, family. So I am the owner of Love Games. I'm also a relationship coach and all of the other things love.
Okay.
All right.
I go by the name of Justina Chi, brand new female film producer. After working with a company, I finally got my own TV show, 6 episodes called Love and Basketball TV show.
Okay.
Just aired on Afroland TV under Comcast, Xfinity, NBC Universal, and it was the top 10 #1 TV show, and sooner or later will be on more platforms.
All right.
Nice.
What's up?
What's up, you guys? My name is Tina B. I am the owner of the Linguel Agency, or TLA. It's a modeling agency for models over 40. And I'm also a TV producer, director, creator, content creator as well. Videographer, photographer, DJ, whatever you need. I'm the one-stop shop. And I had a relationship show called He Said, She Said for a while, so I am ready. What?
We appreciate everybody for being on the panel.
Welcome, ladies. Welcome. All the topless, talented, beautiful ladies on the show.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So before we get into it as well, you know, the people may want to know right now before we start asking questions, what is everybody's current relationship status? You know, because I'm currently married, you know what I'm saying? So that's my status right now. What is everybody's current relationship status so we'll know how people are going to react when
Don't say right now, say forever. That was
Fact.
Right now.
We got something.
Because nothing lasts forever.
Y'all already started.
Nothing lasts forever.
What you mean right now?
Right. Nothing lasts forever now.
So tomorrow is the next story.
Already a problem. Already a problem.
That's messy.
Never know
I'm
when your
just telling
husband
the
gonna
truth.
pull up and change
Right.
his
Right. You know what I'm saying? So then, and nothing lasts forever now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what's y'all status?
Not in
But-
some wise books.
So what's your status, Justina? Go ahead.
For me?
Yes.
Oh, I've been singing for a while.
Say
I
that
had
part
my-
quiet.
Hey,
Man.
is that forever? Is that forever?
Is that
That's why she like forever.
You know what I'm saying?
I had my son in 2018, right before COVID. So you know what happened around COVID. So I ain't gotta answer that.
It should have been a lot of fucking going on around COVID. That's all y'all can do.
That's all
We had the baby before COVID.
Okay.
So
okay.
after COVID, during COVID, things didn't work out. So just been single since then. Just try to take care of my business and stuff. So my son is 7 today. And I actually feel like, even though it's a kid's birthday or it might be an older child, or some people have kids that are like 18, 20, right? You as a parent should celebrate also too, because as mothers we was in labor,
Absolutely.
legs up and everything, we're in pain, suffering.
Yeah.
It should be our birthday. But nah, I'm single like a piece of Kraft cheese.
Wow.
What's y'all status, man? What's
It's a bar.
I'm happily. Some people got somebody.
Yeah.
So you say you happily
Wait,
divorced?
wait,
I'm happily
Nobody.
divorced single.
What's the difference?
That
What's
means
the difference
she's happy that she's divorced from the last crazy person she
And
was
I'm
with.
single.
And she's single right now.
Just so happen to be crazy.
Looking for
Right. Here we go.
So you newly
Here
divorced?
we go.
No.
Okay.
Not newly.
Okay.
But I mean, you carry the divorce.
You do.
Your status until you get remarried.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
Okay, what about you?
Well,
When somebody start with well.
See the energy that's coming. You already.
No.
We ain't even got to.
She's like, I don't know what this nigga say.
Right.
Am I single?
Right.
break it down. I'm gonna break it down.
Okay.
It's complicated.
I'm divorced. I am divorced,
Okay.
but I am in a relationship behind the scenes.
Damn. So are you ain't what?
I mean, is that an ass?
It ain't behind the scenes if you
Depend on
Behind what scene?
Right. Like not out in public. They don't publicize.
It's a
Yo,
private.
not anymore.
Right. It's a
right.
Right. Not anymore.
But she didn't say who it was,
Not
so.
anymore.
Not when this get published.
So what I'm saying is that basically, outside when it's business wise, I'm single.
Oh.
I move like I'm single. He moves like he's single. It's business.
Man,
Behind the
nigga.
scene, personal relationship wise, I'm in a relationship.
Oh, well, shit, then niggas just get away with that. Then
How did the business
remember that shit then? Because if a dude said that shit, y'all be on his ass.
It's a whole problem.
True.
Right, y'all ass who said that, man.
True.
Why the men people can't know you in a relationship?
Right.
I'm gonna explain why. Because
Okay.
I'm gonna be real quick. I'm gonna be brief with it because I know there's two ladies that say. Because when it comes to a female and she's in a boss position and she's running a business and she's doing a lot of the men that she has to connect with want that female to be single. Soon as you say you're in a relationship, they pull back. They don't want nothing to do with you.
I don't
So then it's
I don't
like-
know what kind of man you dealing with and shit. If that bitch fine shit, she gonna get hopped on whether she with somebody or not. She fine, she getting hopped on. I don't give a damn. I don't know what kind of
Says
niggas
the
you
man.
working for.
Says the married
Straight
man.
up.
But what
I
I'm
don't know
saying,
what kind of niggas you working with.
He said he was hopping down.
Right, don't say damn.
but what I'm saying
Like,
is
damn, y'all gonna come in every time about some
That's
shit.
Yeah,
just
but
about
you're-
the men.
yeah, but
Yes,
but
that's
I'm
what I was
not-
gonna
I'm
say,
not-
'cause
I'm not talking about I'm talking about corporate men. These corporate suited and booted type men that runs this whole industry, they want the female to be single.
But
So
why
As far as
though?
like giving you.
And then it's the same way with the females.
Right.
The
They
females,
ain't got
That's
nothing to
the
do with you.
yeah,
They
like the
gotta do what you-
females, they want
you
the
to be
male
They
to
want
be
you
single.
available.
Yeah.
I want you available.
Obtainable.
Yeah. And you probably
Yeah.
get more
I don't like that.
resources and
You do.
help.
That's
do.
crazy.
It
is.
That's
I'm gonna tell you right now, I still don't agree.
Yeah,
No,
because
that's a
I can't do
that's a
business
setup.
unless I'm
Right.
single.
That's later
And,
on.
I still don't agree with
You
that.
can.
Well,
You
that's
gonna-
the reason why
you
you
gonna
set
go far.
boundaries. That's the reason
I
why
don't like
boundaries are set. So once you set those boundaries and then there's an understanding, you don't have to worry about what's coming later.
That ain't what caused the divorce.
But that
No, I'm
shouldn't
just-
even be.
First of all, that divorce is a whole different story.
Oh, I'm behind the scenes. You know what? Where the papers at? Sign the papers.
I feel like I'm in school. Can I raise
Do
my
that
hand?
behind the scenes.
right.
Personal
Tap
stuff
in.
shouldn't conflict with the business. You're doing business. That's just business. My personal situation shouldn't be what you worried about.
Yeah, but when you have females, women that have insecurities, you know what I'm saying, the business do conflict with personal.
You see,
But
now,
I would-
so that's a problem for that woman to go talk to someone to get her insecurities straight.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Can I say
Talk to him.
something?
Talk to
I
him.
would
But
rather.
how old are you though?
40.
40. Okay, I will say this. When I was younger, I did feel like how she felt. Because in the music industry and entertainment industry, everybody is like, oh, we're going to sign you. But you got to be single. You can't have no kids.
Yeah.
You can't have this. You can't have nothing as a woman, right? But as you look as the industry, Cardi B got kids. Lil' Kim got kids. Nicki Minaj got kids. But that mentality that I had that you had, right, will lead you now to not being married or not having a bunch of kids because you trying to
I have kids
you
already.
trying to do what the industry want, but you're not trying to do what you want. Because in the meantime, let me tell you what happens is all the men that say that, they're all married. So while you being single and playing this single role, as you get older, you realize like, wait a minute, but all these other niggas is married.
And I was about to say because they want that control.
Yeah.
Right.
They want to be able to control you, so they want you to be single, so they can
that's
only
something
focus
that-
on them. That's
That
why.
was something I was talking when I started working with the record
We find
label.
out the whole truth about everything what been happening.
So you
in
can
the
still
city.
go get married.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You can still get married, be in a
but
relationship. You
if
just
you
don't
just-
gotta.
but if-
she said.
But if
It's
you're secure and
yeah,
true about
yeah,
yourself,
Yeah,
I shouldn't have to do that. If I got to do all that, now I'm changing who my whole personality is now. I got
Well, why
to tell
you
these
think I
niggas-
was trying to retire last year?
You know what
I
I'm
threw a
saying?
whole retirement party trying to leave.
I mean,
I
I'm
live
just
my personal life.
I'm just saying.
Oh my
I'm just saying. I'm just going back to what y'all said. If I went out there right now in the business and told every motherfucking female I was single, y'all would be on my fucking ass.
Not really.
Yes, you would.
I was just on his ass about a 15
Right, you was just right about a fucking hug. Damn, nigga,
It's
on my ass.
not married.
That's
Right,
different
right,
things.
y'all be on my
Married
ass.
men. Listen, married men don't yell like that.
Y'all be on my
Marriage
ass.
is different from
Hey,
dating.
look, everything.
What that mean? Hey, personal
He
business
don't
is
think
business.
so. Go ahead.
Personal
They
business
get
is
your
business.
wife.
It's
you
not
married
us,
as
it's
a
your
for
wife
now.
that would have a
Right.
problem with that. Don't
Right.
worry about what
He
we
said-
What you mean behind the
Right.
scenes?
It's about
Business.
disrespect. So,
Can
Anyway, let's get to everybody
we
else
say
time.
if we single or not?
Oh,
She said
We only halfway through.
Right, we ain't getting
That
nowhere.
was 3 people.
I'm married. I'm married. I'm married. Happy
For when?
For now.
No,
For
don't
now
say
and
that.
forever.
What about you, B?
I'm married, 13 years, 7 at 7. It's a long road, player. A long road.
Wow.
But we here.
And Miss Tina?
Single. I was married before, 5 years, divorced, 13 years, single now.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get right into a little something deep. We had a guest on our show, and he had mentioned that he was married as well.
Talking about Shawty?
Yeah.
Shout out Shawty.
But he was saying
94.5.
Oh, yeah, I was there.
He used the word being married that he was a hostage, and I was like, I ain't no fucking hostage. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause when I think
You're
of
not a
hostage,
hostage, but
when I think of hostage, I think of like being held captive,
Some
being
people
held
are.
against your
Some
will.
people
You're
are.
not allowed to do. You know what I'm
Some
saying? Like,
people
you,
are.
you know what I'm saying? You're not allowed to eat
Yes,
type of shit.
some
You know what I'm
people
saying?
are.
How? How do you know
Some
hostage?
men are.
everything that you saying just now,
Yes,
some
How?
people
How?
are.
Because
How?
they can't give hugs
can't
longer than 15 minutes.
That part.
You know
That
why?
part.
Hey, you know why?
Why?
Because they fucked up.
Before.
They women. There's a difference between trust and hostage.
Yeah.
Well, ask everybody about what they think
Trust and
about.
hostage now. That woman don't trust that nigga no more.
It's a whole
She
lot.
don't.
A bit
Yeah,
right.
It's all on your back, gang. And y'all on your back.
There's also choices.
Man,
You don't have to stay a hostage if you don't want to be a hostage.
Nigga, I'm not a hostage.
So if you
Period.
Nobody calling you hostage, man.
Blink twice.
What can I not do? No,
sound like you
that's
a
a
hostage.
hostage. What can I
no, but he,
What, Ladonna, what you think?
he can't leave.
That
He can't leave without,
It's the
you're in
you
trouble.
know,
yeah.
losing money.
Thumb in,
Like,
oh.
it's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah.
Losing your
Sometimes
house.
some of these men,
Well,
when
that's
they end up
Damn,
with
so it's
marriages,
cheaper to keep.
no, let's
That
seriously,
sounds
like
like decision making.
some
right
some
there.
men, they're just because I've literally really ran into these type of men in the industry, the music industry, period. And they've said the same thing. They feel like they're being held hostage in their marriage because they're scared that if they end up trying to get away, because some of them deal with some crazy women that might just follow them, blow their car up, slash the tires, do all this other stuff, and they're not trying to go through all that. So then it's like, let me just stick around at home and just keep her happy. So they feel like they held hostage.
They supposed
They
to.
have no
I
It's a
don't think marriage is not a
Right.
Hell no.
That's a punk. Nigga, I'm gone. Right, I'm deuce. I'm out of here.
Man, you can't be in a hostage situation when you propose to her.
Right,
Like,
you're gonna
you
sacrifice your own won't have.
But 9 times out
Right.
of 10, them
What she
niggas
might
is
do.
lying and they not
Sometimes
leaving
they
that
don't.
woman.
Where she
They
They'll
not.
be with that
Right.
woman for
Exactly.
20
She
years. Yeah.
hostage. Where
Right.
she?
Right.
I
You're
like
not a
that.
hostage.
Okay.
If you
Yeah.
married, if you married, you're not a hostage.
I was a hostage.
Why?
I'm saying as
Why
a
you a
man.
hostage?
I was married for 14 years and I felt like I was held hostage. I
Why?
felt like I was
What was you not
being
allowed to
tortured.
do?
What year?
chose
I
Felt
was-
like
What year did you
No,
feel like?
what happened?
Yeah.
You said what year?
What year?
Yeah,
Year
into the
one?
marriage. He's
It-
saying what year into the marriage?
It
you
was
felt
like the early 2000s.
What, oh, I mean, how
How
many
many
years
years
you
were you
married?
married?
14
at that
years.
time?
I mean,
No.
at
What
what year in
year?
that 14 years did you feel
You
like
felt
you
like a
started
hostage
thinking that?
in? You felt like a hostage?
No, it was like I think once we got 5 years in, I felt like I lost my best friend because he allowed his mother to come in to control the rest of the marriage from there.
So then what?
So maybe the mama
so,
was holding hostage.
so, right, they know how. So at that point, like I said, nigga, if I
So
don't like
he
it,
didn't
nigga,
have
I'm out.
boundaries.
What made
Girls,
you stay?
no, it
Okay.
got to the point where you know how like the locks is meant for outside. You unlock the door to get in the house.
Right.
He started putting locks on the inside of the door to where I couldn't get out the house.
Now that's a hostage
That's
situation.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
that's
Hey, that ain't no house. That's kidnapping.
I don't know what he
That's
done.
kidnapping.
That
That would be a hostage.
But see,
That
this-
was-
this
that
And
was
then you
what-
gotta understand, I didn't want children. You know what I'm saying? And like that was a conversation I had in the beginning of my marriage. I didn't want no children. I wanted to finish college. I wanted to pursue running cross country. I wanted to do those type of things. I did not want children. I was forced to be fruitful.
So why go another 9 more years of that shit?
I was about to say what got
Because
you out
of the
that.
fact is I had to think about my kids. I had to think about my children. My children was caught up in this whole. That's the reason why,
I'm
like
gonna
now,
tell you right now.
now
See,
mentally
get
my
around me
children are
24/7.
going
We'd have
through
been-
It's so
actual
many
stuff
people
right
stay
now
because
Well,
of
see,
kids.
because of that.
Definitely.
I'm on my second marriage, right? In
Congratulations.
this second marriage, I've been married 14 years. First marriage, 6.5. And a lot of people was telling me because that first one, she was crazy, like all the way crazy. And my reason for staying in it as long as I did because I felt what I felt like was pressure from the church because I grew up in the church. So
Me too.
I felt like
That's
I
how
had
it
to
was.
stay here. But when I got to the point where I realized that, you know what? I'm not finna allow this to happen to me no more. I got to get up out this joint. And then people tell me, well, what about the kids? What about the kids? I had to sit there and talk. I had to think to myself,
I knew you were gonna say that.
do I want to sit there and try to stay in this relationship for my kids and lose my peace? Because when you lose your peace, you lose everything.
You lose everything.
Right.
Everything out the window.
Right.
So
And
forget
it-
that
and it
keeper,
affects
that
the
chicken, all
kids.
that
Right, forget that, like you know what I'm saying. So
Because
now
now
you're in a
you have
relationship
no
because of
peace.
the kids. You're in a relationship for
You're not
love.
gonna be
I'm not
you.
gonna
Let me
stay in a
tell you something.
relationship for
I
love.
didn't
I'm
see
sorry,
the
I'm
light
not understanding
until
that.
one day when he was just like, I'm gonna go ahead and pay for a vacation for you to go to Las Vegas by yourself. I said, bet. Never been ever in my life. When I went to Las Vegas and I started meeting these new faces of people and other women that was empowered, I was just like, man, y'all so much empowerment. And they was like, yeah, we live in California and girl, you gotta hang out with us for a whole week. I did that. And then I started realizing I might as well just stay around out here. This is my getaway. You know what I'm saying? Sin City was my getaway. And then what I did was he kept calling. He's like, when you coming back? I don't know. When you coming back? I don't know. His mama called me. Are you coming back? These kids is waiting for you. I know they waiting for me. I don't know.
So
It was
So
a break
if-
for me to run.
So
and
if
I
it, was,
ran.
if it was that easy at that point, it would have been easy 9 years before that. Then.
Okay,
Well,
so
you
No,
So it'll be
So the
easy
thing
9 years.
is, we make choices to stay for different reasons. Just like he said, he stayed because of his kids.
Because you
No,
got
that's not what I
No, he
said.
said that.
No.
He
That's
said
because
that.
the church.
That's what
I'm
I
just
said.
saying.
The church.
There you
No,
go.
I'm saying you had to make a decision. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
My
Right.
decision was, that's why I'm 14 years in this new
Because you
relationship.
gotta understand,
Right.
like me
Kids
and
I
had
got out
nothing
of
to
there.
do with
Right.
it.
I'm not staying with my
Fuck
kids.
them kids.
Right. I'm
you
not
gotta understand this part.
I
though.
agree with you, though.
God.
I'm not staying
Understand
with
this
you for
part.
my kids.
No,
I'm sorry.
I was
It's not.
married. Me and my ex-husband was in church. We was part of a church. So divorce was not a question. We did counseling through the church to where our business got around the church. So then it became tough for me because one, I wasn't talking to my family members. I didn't have family. Me and my mother wasn't on good terms. My father wasn't on good terms. I had nobody. So you gotta understand, when I went into this
They bank
marriage,
on right there.
I made him and his family my family.
Yo, everything.
You can't
So
stay for
then
That
it
was
became
it right
hard
there.
to get
That's
away
right.
from
That,
it.
yeah, that was it right there.
You know
That
what
was
I'm saying?
Children
So
I
are
still would've
resilient.
bounced.
And then the more
But
you
look,
say,
I came
when
in here
that
with
mama
nothing. I'm
is
leaving
not
with nothing.
happy,
I don't
the
care. I'm
children
still
feel
out.
But look,
that.
that's not
So you
everybody
don't
mindset,
say for the
cuz.
Right.
No.
That's
I'm
somewhat.
still out.
That's
It's when you
somewhat
have
what I was
get
going
out
through.
for the
When you
I'm
children.
not
have
even
kids,
gonna hold
it's
you.
best to
And
separate so that way the kids don't see y'all fighting.
Right, because
They
that's
feel
But that's
really
it,
y'all
right? They
fight.
still
Well,
going
But
yeah.
that's
yeah,
the thing
because
is
the
like,
kids are
they
used to
feel it.
seeing mom and dad together.
together.
yeah,
They
but
still
still,
see
but
it.
like,
It's
It's better
it's
they see
better.
y'all separate because they feel like they going on a trip. Oh, I'm going to see daddy. Okay, come on, let's go. We going on a trip.
Well, that's
know
when
what
you
I'm
have to
saying?
work on your parenting
Yeah,
relationship.
co-parenting.
No, but
And keep that
I'm a
separate.
firm believer, and I think it was Dr. Phil that said it. It's like it's better for
It's
children to come from a broken home than to live in one.
Yeah.
So that, like, to me, that was just like something that turned on the light on me. Like, I don't have to stay in this just to give my children two parents, because guess what? We can still be two parents to them as co-parents.
Absolutely.
They can still have a full life and, be happy, healthy, and whole without me suffering and like sacrificing my own peace.
Also,
Because
they're
no-
looking at
no
the
kids
parents
want to
to
be in the
show.
house ducking.
They looking at the parents to see how love works. So if
you go.
y'all have a broken, like she said, they feel that energy in the air. It's not a house of love.
Right.
No, right.
So you stand there.
My house was not a house of love. It
Yeah, you
turned
stand
into
there
a
gritting
house
and
of hell.
bearing it. It's not
Yeah,
going to work
that's
out
not
for the
good.
kids in the
Because
long
my kids
run.
started being part of the
But
whole
not just
situation.
to see how love works, but also to see how to navigate when things do not work
Absolutely.
out.
There you go.
So they see, oh, I'm just gonna suffer and deal with it,
Exactly.
versus let me be resilient and come out of this and still love you,
Yeah.
and you love me.
Because
without
girl, I
doing
tried. Let me
anything.
tell you something. The
Right now,
first
my
time I
situation
tried to
like
walk out that
Once one
door,
of us gets fed, nigga,
the
we out.
first time I tried to walk out that
We
door,
gone.
that man took my
Yo,
youngest
we
baby,
gone, nigga.
broke a glass
We
table, and
gone.
hung my baby over the table, and said I would kill this boy
Oh my God.
if he leave. So I couldn't leave.
Okay,
You
well,
want
this
to
is
kill that
giving.
baby?
This is good.
But
Call
she
him
don't
up.
know that.
That was
this
his
is another
junior.
that we're
He
missing.
was
Oh,
going to
no,
kill
don't
him.
do
This is
that.
nothing
Don't call
that's
no
missing.
brother.
Okay.
In a lot of
Yeah.
relationships.
But at the
No,
same
you don't
time, you
wanna
don't
do
want a
that.
chance. Eh?
Right. That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
That's
She
why
know
this is
that.
missing in
Yeah.
a lot in this control. Not only just control, but there's a spirit of control.
Yeah.
A lot of times people neglect the spirit element in relationships and stuff like that, because sometimes you be under a spell.
Mm-hmm.
See, we have to. I grew up in church, so just, you know what I'm saying. We have to understand that when the things turned in the Bible, where Adam fell and Satan took over as a prince of the air, now this whole place. That's why bad news travels faster than good news. Negative always stand higher than positivity, because this dispensation has been left over to him.
Mm-hmm.
So now that's why in the music industry you see the most wicked witchcraft, because that was his thing that he did. So you see all that stuff coming. Now you got relationships. Anything that's supposed to bring people together, he's gonna be there to cause division.
Well, let me
He's
not
gonna
cut
tear
you
down
off.
you.
Let me ask you a question. I want to ask you a question real quick. With the man that did that to you, how was his mother and his father?
His mother controlled his father.
It's always behind the scenes.
Yeah.
type
So
of-
Well, he wanted to
In
make
order-
sure that
in order
happened
to
with
get
his
to know
relationship. It's
about-
the same thing I was
Right.
just saying. You
Yeah.
saw your mom control, so you thought, oh, okay, I see how this works. I refuse to let my woman control me,
Right.
and so that's what he did.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
also
Going on.
within that, you seen the perverted way a family's supposed to go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Period.
what's this relationship you want to talk about?
I mean, it's a lot of different stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's so since you asked,
Oh, we got
so
into
since
what
you
you
asked,
asked.
that was my
Right,
next
right,
question.
we heard intervention right
Hey,
here. We
that was my
put
next question.
That's
So
all
since
about
you
that.
asked,
A baby
Both
on the
ladies
table.
together.
you're single, and you've been single for a while.
Why he say that?
Right, he broke
Because he said it.
That is how she said it.
She said it. Yeah, but she said it. I'm saying like she
But
said
let me
it.
tell you, it's good. Listen,
Why-
it's
why-
good. It's peaceful.
It's some
for
pros
us.
Hey,
and
listen,
cons now.
Do
There's pros
you
and cons.
ever want to be married?
Oh yeah, I would love to. I would love to
So
get
the
to that
question
point.
everybody's gonna ask is then why not right now?
Why not? Well, because I got things that I want to do for myself. I feel like when I get with a man, that I want to give him my undivided attention. I want to do things for him. It's supposed to be 50-50 as they say, right? Really, for a woman, it's probably 60-40. Us doing the
It's
60
definitely not
and y'all doing 40. But I want to be there for
it's
my
50-50
man,
in
my
my
husband. I
situation.
want
It's
to
not
be
50-50.
It's
cooking.
50-50 my situation.
It's not 50-50.
Whatever
not
y'all
50,
agree
but-
upon.
First of all, it depends on what you
It's
50-50
50-50
about.
But whatever it's going to be,
You know what I'm saying?
whatever
Come
it's
on.
gonna
I was going to say
I
that.
just-
He is perfect.
It's 50-50 my situation.
whatever,
He
whatever,
is
I don't know what
perfect.
you're talking about. It's
Okay,
50-50
but
my
whatever it's going to be,
What's 50? Go
I
ahead.
just
go
want to
ahead.
be I just want to be with no baggage, no problems, no issues. I want to be control on my man. Like, oh, hey, boo, so what we doing today? What you need? You need something to eat?
Well, girl, how you do that? Because you know life has.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that ain't no. I'm gonna say that ain't gonna
Your
stay
life not
like
gonna
that.
stop just
Hell
because you
no.
still gonna be out here.
Okay, are you close enough?
Hey, you got a
Right?
question in the audience. You got a question. You got a question in the audience.
I'll give you an example, right? I just did a TV show, right? I was filming for 2 years and editing for 1 year. When I edited, right, I literally was up at 6 a.m. to 2 a.m.
So why your man couldn't be right there to support you if you had a man? He could be there to support you doing
Trust
that.
me, if you got a man, there's no way in this world that with the 4 hours left that you got in your day, that you can take care of your kid, go to work, wash clothes, cook, clean.
We do that now. We do that now. We do that now.
That's not what I
Justina
want
trying to be retired before she get married. She gonna be done with everything by the time she married.
But I feel Justin. I feel
I agree.
Justina ain't gonna want nobody by the time she
I want to be 100% to that man. You see what I'm saying?
So you don't want to be working at all.
Can I ask a
You don't be
question?
working at all.
Working?
You don't want to work at it because if you want 100%, that means you ain't doing
She
nothing.
said she want to make sure that
Put your
you
hand
know all the attention.
You ain't doing nothing.
You gotta work.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing. You understand? You ain't doing
Flag on
shit.
the plate.
Right.
What's up, man?
Can I just ask a question?
What's up?
Go ahead.
What's the question?
So, I hear you.
You know the
I
cameras
heard you
can't
say
see
that you want that you're a producer, you film and all that stuff. So what it comes across as what you're saying is that as soon as you find a man, you're not filming nothing no more. You're not doing none of that stuff no more.
That's basically what you're saying?
That's really what
Let me answer the
because that's what
question.
it sounds like.
Let me answer the question, right? It's just like any business, right? The filming is just a business like any business. In the beginning of your business, you're struggling, you're getting everything prepared, you're doing everything you got to do to get this business. Once the business is up and running, you could pay people to do that stuff.
I think
They don't work like that.
Yes, hold. If I'm a producer, yes, it can work like that. Okay.
Okay, but let's can you clarify for us like how long?
Can I respond?
Hold on.
Let me respond to what she just said.
As a producer, I can stay in the house with my man and write some scenes. As a producer, I can get on the phone and conduct stuff. I'm still gonna be at home with my man. I don't have to be out there filming. I could tell people what to do. Once you got your business in place and you up and running, you can tell other people what to do and have more time for your man.
So she
You
wants to
became my man now.
I'm not misunderstanding.
I was like, daily, I'm the man.
Listen, don't make it complicated, okay?
So my response.
Don't make it
my response is
complicated. Don't make it
My
complicated.
response is this.
That's the problem with y'all, man. We try to do something nice.
$9.
Here we go.
See how this keep like $9.
Hey,
Okay,
hold on.
trying to
Hold the response. Hold the response right now.
If I said I'm gonna make it work, I'm gonna make it work.
Hey,
That's it.
hold the response. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. We're gonna come right back with this show. You feel me? On Big Talk, Big Game. And we're back, people, on Big Talk, Big Game on the relationship talk. You know what I'm saying? So you wanted the response, sir.
Who is this?
Yes.
Wait, tell the people who you are. You just wrap up in the yellow.
All that damn talking.
This was a construction worker. He was working on the floors on the other side.
You know what I'm saying?
Nowhere.
What's up, y'all? I'm Michael Anthony. I'm a barber. I'm an actor. I direct a little bit, sing a little bit, can rap a little bit. So I do a lot of things.
A little bit.
Jack of all trades.
But we want
I want you to answer that
yes.
your response.
And I'm a notary of the public. But so that if I can respond. And yep. And I'm married. I've been married for 14 years. In February, it's gonna be 15 years.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you. And we still happy.
Nice.
We still happy. But my response to the young lady here, is that I understood everything she said, but everything she said to me, it sounds like a better word, an excuse, because at the same time, while you're doing all that and you're working, but your goal is to still get married at one point in time, you could miss that Mr. Right in the midst of you working because you're neglecting that and not leaving space open for that. Because at the same time, all that can still work. One, I didn't start out an actor. I've been married 14 years, and when I first got married, I was doing none of this. None of this acting and everything, and I'm starting from the ground up, and we're together. And I used to do music too, and I used to mix all day, all night.
But you're
there's
missing
possibility
something.
there.
You're missing something.
What am I missing?
Everybody here is probably different ages. So I'm at that age where I could be retired. So I don't really have to do all that stuff. I'm at the time where I got my son, I could find a husband, and I could do some work part-time and have more time for my husband.
But you gotta realize
It still sounds the same. That still don't trump what I said.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as women age, they start, you know what I'm saying, men start to look at younger women as they age. Your time is ticking.
First of all, I didn't age.
You said your value is dropping.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, you done showed up.
I'm just saying, as a woman get older, women get older, women get you like that.
Don't even look your way.
Oh, well.
You can
That's the case.
So I feel like
dude.
there's a lot of assumptions happening right now because we don't know exactly your
Whoop your
story.
ass.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back with it.
Because I have too been in seasons where you're like, you know what, I'm focused on this. I'm not dating right now.
Right.
Okay?
Yes, right.
But that doesn't mean
Amen.
that you're not
I've
open to
been
dating.
dateable.
That
Right.
doesn't mean you're not,
Right.
you know, dating. Just because you're single and you're focused on your business right now, that could just be for a time period. So how long have you been in this single, I'm focused on my business phase?
So since right after COVID, so like
Okay, so about
2022.
Okay.
Like
So
Okay.
4 years.
Okay.
4
Okay.
years.
So what?
So I just finished producing the show.
Okay.
Now, you know, I got
Congrats.
more time to myself. So
So that means her
now I can
husband is
get
coming
out.
soon.
So
You
go
know.
ahead.
But
So
you
it
have
takes
to
time
go-
to date and get yourself
Right, but are
prepared
you
for it.
saying
But
that you're
why,
not open
why,
to
why,
dating
why she just
during
can't
that
be
time?
single? Why the husband got to be coming?
Because she said what she
She
said.
said.
We said to what she said already.
Yeah, she said she wants to be
She
married.
said she wants that.
She's open for it, but it don't mean her success won't be any less or
Right.
more.
I mean, my
if
own-
she-
But what I'm saying is the
That's
success
what
won't
I'm
even
saying.
get in the way.
Still gonna be successful.
My only
No.
thing is
Not without a husband.
when you are
What?
passionate about something like what you're
Right.
passionate about, I can't even see you saying, "Oh, I'm gonna just let other people do it." Because you know, some of us started our businesses later.
Yeah, and I
You
can't
know what I
let
mean?
nobody
So
in
I
my
still got husband and kids, and hey, stay right here. I gotta go do X, Y, Z
Right,
because
right,
that's
right.
my
But you
baby
gotta
too.
do. I
That's
feel
just
like
a
you gotta
support
know how to
everybody not
balance.
I
understanding
feel
like
I
that.
feel like if I get to that point as a wife, I will balance it out and make sure that my husband is happy and my child is happy, and if he has kids, they're happy also too. And I will also take care of my business. That's what we do as women. We know how to.
Right.
And that's
Okay,
what I'm
okay.
driving.
That's the truth.
That's the thing I
Let me
was
say
saying.
something.
You can do that.
She finna explain my point.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
but to his point, you can't, because like yes, we are aging. We are definitely, you know, getting
We are
into,
not aging.
Let her explain her point.
Yes,
Let her explain her
so-
point.
but
Right.
listen,
Let her
but
explain her
listen.
point. Let her explain her
like,
point.
and I'm telling you, somebody that's like been out here actively dating, it's not that easy. Like that husband that you want to give your all
Especially
to,
when you-
it's not that easy to find him.
It's
He's
not.
not gonna just pop up tomorrow when you say I'm ready. So you have to be open and dating and I think you use your business as a way to show like anybody that takes you off that path is not meant for you. But the person that will support you through that
There
and
you
be
go.
there for you, that you meet along this way, that could be your husband.
Right.
So you just have to be open.
But I will
I'm just
say
saying,
this.
yo-
I will say this one thing, and for women and for myself. One, I would never ever be desperate. I would
No.
never ever be in a rush. You know what I'm saying?
You're not
And what's the
supposed to.
other word? Because most men always talk about, oh, you need a
Settle.
man, you need me right now.
I can't stand
or
that.
you getting older, so you know you're gonna settle.
No, and no, it's no
right.
need to settle.
But that's what a lot of people
It's no
think.
need to settle, but as you get older, your choices is gonna limit though.
Yeah.
But
You know
listen,
what I'm saying? It's gonna limit. You're not gonna have the same
no,
choices.
but let me
It's
tell
gonna
you,
limit.
That's not true.
It's gonna limit.
There's
But
plenty
let me
of
tell
young
you,
girls
I
out
said-
here looking for the man
But
too.
I did
I'm
say
telling you,
that.
They ain't
I'm telling you, as
old.
men get older,
Hey,
they're gonna be looking for a younger thing. I'm being real, they're gonna be looking for a younger thing.
But let me explain
Not out.
something
But
to
don't
you.
you girls ain't looking for
I
marriage.
talked about that on that TV show.
Some men like the meat in the crock pot.
I will tell you this.
They've been sitting
I
there
will
for a
tell you
while.
this.
That's right.
As we look
But they come
around,
with an
everybody
apology.
here. Let me tell you something. As we look around, everybody here is
I
black.
had to think about it.
Black people is only 13%
Right, me
of
too.
America, okay? And not only America, there's men all over the world.
Hit 'em with the
Germany, London, there's white men, Asian men, Chinese men, all kinds of men, Jamaican men, African men. So for you to say that it's limited, it's not. It's only limited with black men.
Yeah.
Okay?
Nah,
we
we
can
ain't
meet
gonna say that.
all other
Yeah.
kind of men.
Yeah.
It's just
And then-
limited to those
You got a
those who think
question
that
out
way.
here.
Well, she been wanting to ask a
You
question.
got a question?
Go.
All right, so tell me this: why is it that women? It's okay for women to use their business as a crutch. It's almost like because you have a business, you pretend to be happy. You make that like,
Pretend? What you
it's
mean
like,
I pretend to be
listen,
happy?
Listen,
Let me get it out. Let me get it out. Let me get it out.
Listen, because this is the I'm a bad B era. You know what I'm saying? But what makes you that? You feel me? And in a woman's mind, I got a business, I got this, I got that, I got that, but you really have not said nothing about who you are as a person that made you this bad. You know what I'm saying?
But I
That's
never
gonna
said
make-
I was
no,
a bad
no,
bitch.
no,
I
I'm
just
not
said I
saying
was
that.
working.
No,
He's not
I'm
directing
saying-
it
I'm
straight
not-
to
he's not
you.
They're saying women in
He's in
general.
general.
No, I'm just saying in general. I'm trying to help y'all transition.
Well, does any of the women on the
But
panel?
I-
Did anyone want to take this?
Yes, I do.
So I
Did it
feel
hit
like
anybody?
bad
Both of y'all can take
bitchness is more of a mentality than anything
Right.
else. It's more of a mantra for yourself. Plenty of men come out, oh, I want to get my business off the ground. I'm trying to do woo woo woo. I don't have time
Dudes
for a
is
relationship.
hustling and
But when a woman
grinding.
does it, it's
When a
like,
woman does,
oh,
she
what
a
do
bad
you
bitch.
mean? You really not happy? We
Yeah.
all
Like
make our own
pretending to be happy.
choices,
That's
and we
crazy.
get right,
But-
right. That's
but
not.
do you,
No.
but do you think that's what a man desires? A bad bitch?
No,
Oh,
you're
it's
saying
not
two
about
different
what
things.
you
No.
desire.
But
At
you're
some
saying,
point, you
It
gotta
should
be, you
be.
gotta be good
It
within
should
yourself
be.
before
You're
you
saying
start
two
being
different
good
things.
for
Somebody else.
It
Yeah.
You're
should
saying
be.
two different things.
What am
You're
I
talking
saying?
about a bad bitch. We're talking about we were grinding. That's why we were single.
Right. Yeah,
But
what
see,
I'm
men-
saying-
That
what
had
I'm
nothing to do
saying
with a
is,
bad
Why,
bitch.
why can't you have both?
Well, men do the same thing.
Right.
That's the
Men have
problem.
no, men have businesses and we have
Nah,
relationships.
I know dudes that be.
Yeah, it's
I know
men
dudes that don't
let
even
me get
change
my
their
business
clothes.
off the ground.
Have a hoodie on.
I can't be
get
with you
shaved.
for real.
You gotta change your
I don't
collection,
have
your
time for
friends of
relationships.
men.
Right.
I don't have
Hey,
time for
You
that.
hang around with the wrong dude.
Hey, Tina, what you got to say about what do you
Is
think about
that
that?
true when men built all of this shit, but y'all are still happy
talking about
in
men?
a relationship?
But see,
man built
Let Tina
Build on what?
get something in there.
The
Mexican.
built this.
the Mexican, you know
Men
what?
built all of this.
Tina, what you got to say,
Come on,
Tina?
let's be
I gotta
real.
say
there
that-
was a time when women couldn't even work.
But that
Oh
time
my
is
God.
gone.
It's
It
gone,
doesn't
way
matter.
gone.
But it's already
But
built
look, it's
now.
plenty of
no,
women
all
that
right
had
now.
to
No,
go
it's
up and
not.
build things.
The-
But there's a lot of men who
I'm not
decided
saying
to step
that.
back from
I'm
that
not,
role.
I'm not
So now when you
demoting
step
you.
up,
The problem
it
is
sounds like
you're no, it's not that. It's like give people their flowers when they're due. You feel me? You can't take what we did from us because you want to be.
who
put
is
up here.
taking something from you?
Yeah, how does that take you so far?
By me saying that men built this, that shouldn't be a
Built
offensive
what
to you.
though?
Right, what
We
did you
built
do?
all
Built
of
what?
this.
You're
Yeah,
talking
I-
about
I
like
agree.
four
That should be
different
built.
things.
That's-
You're going
Everything.
too
Yeah.
far.
Like, it don't matter what
I'm
industry
not.
that you're in.
That's the
Everything is
problem.
still
Like,
ran
people
by
don't
men.
talk,
What does
you
a
know?
relationship have to do with a
I
man
don't-
building a building?
What is a relationship?
built.
No,
No,
he's
it's
speaking-
not-
he's
it's not-
speaking
actually,
more
see, we're-
higher
we're-
than
we're
that.
We're just saying that we can have both.
Okay,
Men
well,
and
right,
have
What
both.
else?
Money,
Let's
it
go
takes
around and
both
ask
people.
Tina.
Okay,
Men,
so
it takes
what-
women, and
the-
it takes
his-
women
his-
to make
his-
the whole
say
thing
that
go.
it
His
Take
thought
my
process.
hands,
Okay, okay. Let us talk. Let's talk for a second. His
it.
thought process is that, and we get this all the time as women in business or bad bitch, whatever you want to call us. That men look at us like we're harder than them because we want to run our companies and we want to do all these things, and we're not. Oh, you want
He
some
said no.
cookies? You
No,
want
that's
some
not what
chips?
he's
You
talking
want
about.
some
And if your
dip?
primary
We out there
purpose is
making the
not
chips
having
and the
men
dip and all
right.
this because we're
That's
not
not your
baby.
primary
Because we're
purpose.
not babying men. It makes us look like we on
We're
this
not
bad
asking
bitch
you to
era.
baby,
That's not
we're
the case.
asking
We're
for
out
our
here actually
flowers like
working.
we're giving
But
you
we're
yours.
giving y'all the flowers and you giving them to somebody else. So
Oh,
we out here. Are we gonna go there? Are we gonna go there? Like we give y'all the flowers. We give them to y'all. And then we find out you gave them to that little punk ass girl.
You want what a flower
Hey,
is?
hey, you ain't giving it to me, so I'm gonna go over here and give my flowers.
Hold on, hold on.
Let us not
But that's not what he's saying. He's not saying what you just said.
But we never said nothing.
Those are some weak men who think the way what you said.
What I just said?
Yeah, those are weak men, but that's not what he's saying.
That's not what he was trying to say.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with a woman taking off a couple of years and taking care of herself. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'm fucking happy. What the fuck? Is you happy?
But
Who does that?
Yes.
But
Yes.
you are happy, you will be going for your end goal. What's your end goal?
My end goal is money. My end goal is money, and no nigga got nothing to do with that. So let's put that on there.
That's the end goal is to have a man. If you don't have a man,
He gonna be there. Let me tell you something about God. Let me tell you something about God. Let me tell you something about God. A man is gonna be there. Men are not going nowhere. They're gonna be there. Trust me. Actually, women are gonna be around longer than men because we take care of ourselves better than y'all.
So let me ask you.
Okay, first of all, stop with that. That's a selfish thing. No.
Let me ask you this.
That makes no sense. At one point, all of us is dying.
Hold on.
At some point.
Chill. Do y'all think what the audience member is saying? So are you saying, because you mentioned, are you happy? Does the man make her happy? Is that a thing that we're going with?
Your end goal makes you happy. If your end goal is to be in a relationship, a successful relationship, you're technically not all the way happy. So therefore, you're working on your happiness. But my thing is, why you can't work on your happiness while you're working on your work?
Can you not be happy? Can you not be happy while you're working on your end goal?
Why you can't get money and be in a relationship?
But you can also be happy, is what I'm saying. You can be.
But she said her end goal to have it is marriage.
Right, but the journey sometimes is just as happy as getting there.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We got a question in the audience.
We got a question in the audience.
Yeah.
Frisco in the building.
I know Justina. Personally, I've known her 20 plus years. I just want to say, if she met the right man today, right now, she would have no issues of dating him. Later on, they get married, whatever. My friend is a boss. First of all, she is for sure a boss. That's why.
But no, she already conveyed that.
No, but I'm just
she conveyed that already.
Saying, you can say you're a boss, but when someone else actually acknowledges that, you know what I mean? Like, most of my friends are bosses, and she is. But she hasn't met that man who's made her feel like, oh, maybe I could, sit back.
But at the same time, she didn't already said. But she's not looking for that. Yeah, she's working on her work first.
And it's okay for her not to look for that right now.
I'm telling you, as someone who's always with her, who goes out with her, if she met that man today or tomorrow.
So she will be wanting to do a business and be with a man.
She can make. She
said she don't want to do that.
But she gonna make it
No.
She'll make it happen.
Because I listen.
But until she finds that.
Hold on.
She said something different than what she said.
Hold on. Because I listen, what he said, I've already said to her, and you said something where she already answered that the fact that I'm working on what I'm doing, but if a man come along and it work, then I'll do all that.
Right.
So we already did that part. So what's the next topic?
So you know what I'm saying? So basically, all that what she said, it don't even matter no more. Okay.
No,
we resolved it.
It does matter.
It's already answered.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you're in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of times this is a touchy topic as well. Do y'all feel like it's okay to have 50-50, or do you feel like somebody should be doing all and the other person should not be, like it's 100-0, 50-50? Like, how do y'all feel about that part of being in a relationship?
I feel like you can't put numbers on it. We may be 80-20 in this respect, 70-30 in that respect. It's situational and it's conditional. It just depends on what it is that's going on. You're not going to be 50-50.
And I like,
here we go.
I say, whatever.
What I'm looking for
your
is
household
a partnership, someone that I can build with. So there might be times where, hey, maybe he can do more than I can. Well, guess what? We're going to save my little money and we're going to put yours to work and vice versa. But I think
I don't know about that one.
Right. We ain't no.
It's not even just about
whatever the partnership, whatever we want to do as far as with our finances. But I feel like each person should be putting in 100% of what they can.
Right.
And
Yes.
we're helping
Playing
each
on
other
your strengths.
to grow
Yeah,
and to
playing
get
on your
better.
strengths
Exactly.
and your
Absolutely.
talent.
Because
Exactly.
I
Yes.
agree with her not put a number on it, honestly, because like she said, there might be places in my life or my situation to where I can't put a 50% or 100% or a 20 on. You know what I'm saying? And
100% of what you can give.
yeah, what I could give,
Right.
but maybe
Not
we can
holding
also
back.
come together. Well, we can still come together and put a plan together on how we can create something big to make it a whole 100.
I like that.
That's the beauty
You know
of
what
a
I'm saying?
partnership and a spouse. If
Right.
where I fall short, you
Yep.
should be able to pick up,
And
and
that's why
vice
it's supposed
versa.
to be
And
both
vice
That's how it's
versa.
supposed to
That's
be.
how
Equally
it should
yoked.
go.
Yeah, if you're
So wherever I
equally
fall
yoked.
short, you come in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you have someone like
We
that.
got a question.
This one got
Don't come with no
100%
negative
for the
questions
man.
now. Don't come with
And the
no
woman
Don't
got
say
50.
man built
I'll
that
work this
question.
out.
Don't
Whatever
come
you
with no
say.
negativity.
All right, so no, I'm not gonna be negative because I'm not a negative person, but I do agree with the 100%. I think 100% and 100% is what the goal is, and that's what everybody should walk in the door at. But it takes you to be at 100% by yourself first.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So if you listen, because it's not about money. You
Facts.
feel me? So what
Right.
you guys were just explaining was money. It all boiled down to money. It's not about money. Your 100% don't have nothing to do with money. It's you as a person.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about money
Yeah.
at all.
No,
I wasn't talking
they're
about
talking
money.
about
Listen,
they
I wasn't even talking
Okay,
about
I'm
money.
gonna let you
Listen,
finish,
listen.
and I
You're
have
not hugging
to.
you.
Me and her wasn't even talking
that
about money.
100%.
We was talking
Money
about just
comes automatically by you giving your 100%. You feel me? So you come in there, our goal should be working towards 300. You hear me? So I'm coming in as 100, you 100, we at 300. If I make 150,000 and you make 10,000, we make 160,000. You feel me? So there's your 100% is only 10,000, but our 200% is 160.
I don't
Let's
think nobody
work
Can I-
towards
can
it.
I,
Yes, but nobody's saying about money.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying that, but what
saying
you guys
just
is
talking about effort
you
and a
focus
percentage.
on you focus on the fact that she said that right now she was putting everything into her business, but like that period of singleness, you could be healing from trauma. You could be working on your own health, mental
Ain't
health,
nobody 100%.
and like you know what I'm
Nobody's
saying. There's a
100%.
lot that you can be
Right.
doing that you
Absolutely.
cannot give
Physically,
100%
nobody's
to a
100%.
relationship
Yeah,
right
right
now.
now.
So
That's
choosing
what
you.
Mentally,
Right.
emotionally,
Choosing
ain't nobody
you
right.
and working on the things you need to work on to get yourself whole for that relationship. I think
Yep.
we should be
But it's a
applauding the
work in progress.
sister
No, I'm not
for that.
mad at
Not
that.
saying you can't be happy because you're not seeking a
I
relationship.
wasn't saying
She's not
that.
ready for a
I never said
relationship.
she wasn't happy. I
thought we
said,
went
are
past
you
Yeah.
completely happy? You're not completely
question her
happy unless you're at your end goal. Like your goal is, and then you go beyond that.
The
You
Your
feel
goal
me?
relationship
should
is
be
only
ever
part
changing.
of
Your
it.
goal
That's
should be
true. Not
evolving.
100%.
But we still put we put ceilings on everything that we do. You know what I'm saying? You have levels in life, and you have a level. You have an ultimate goal. Your ultimate goal is a beautiful thing, but it's your thing. You feel me? And I feel like happiness is a progression. You feel me? Like you're growing
I
into
disagree with
your
that.
But you
Your goal
No.
is a progression.
no,
Your goal.
your ultimate happy place, not the growth, not the oh yeah, I'm single, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. That's happy. That's in the moment, but there's still an ultimate goal.
But that's how
which
happiness
is-
works.
That is how
Your
It's a
happiness in
progression.
this at this point, and then
But-
okay, I'm cool with that now. I'm
It's
seeking
a
something else.
progression.
But
Yeah.
you
We
said
as
that we
people
were
ever
unhappy.
evolve.
No, I never
You
said
did. You
unhappy.
sat right there.
did.
Did you say
I
unhappy?
Yes.
said-
he
No,
said
what
happy.
happened was he
I
questioned
asked-
Yeah,
he
we don't
questioned
want
the
to say-
happiness.
He asked
He
me,
said,
"Are
"Are you happy?"
Thank
you.
Yeah, he did say, "Are you
I
happy?"
never
said
said
y'all unhappy.
He said, "Are you happy?"
Can we rewind and
That's the problem with women that don't listen.
Play it back.
Can we
This is
rewind and
what
take
I'm
that shit
saying.
up like that?
Okay, but Ale, you
But
sat
sometimes it's true.
on
It is.
Smart Love and said,
And vice versa.
when I asked you were you single, oh, I'm focusing on my career right
And
now.
it's nothing wrong.
You said that.
No.
Are you happy? Is he happy though? Your ass ain't happy.
But listen, I never said it was a bad
Women love
thing.
digging up all
I
the
never-
Why is the car in reverse?
But guess what? They also
Should have brought up receipts on your ass.
Hold on. He also
talking.
just said that happiness grows on different levels. So he probably was at a level of happiness when you asked that question. Now he's on a different level.
That's same thing.
No, listen.
Yeah.
Is it happy still?
I never said that I was unhappy.
Okay.
I never said she had to be unhappy.
Lord.
I was asking her a question.
So let me
I
answer
didn't make
you.
a
Can I
statement.
answer you? Can I answer
I
you?
asked the
Can I
question.
actually answer you, right?
Yeah.
You said that a person should come to a relationship 100%, right?
Absolutely.
I feel that, well, right now, so last year, I did not feel like I was 100% to be in a relationship.
Absolutely.
Because I was busy with my son and I was busy with my business. Now that I have completed that business, I can be 100% to a man. But I was happy then and I am happy now. And when I meet somebody, hopefully I will still be happy.
But hold on. Showing up at 100% is vague. So what do you mean when you say they need to come 100 and 100? Because this is what I understand. This is what I understand. This is what I believe. Number one, as a person, you should know exactly who you are, get to know who you are, and be confident in yourself.
Yes.
To me, that sounds like that could be the 100%. If that's what you mean by 100%, being confident in who you are and know who you are, then it's okay for you to date someone else. Because if you don't know who you are and you just dating out there, you might date something that once you understand who you are, you might even like what you just date. Now you just got yourself in a pickle that you got to get out of.
Yeah, but that's what I just said, though. That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what he
That's
said.
why I said
It's
it's
the
not
same
a
thing.
money It's a you thing.
Right.
Every day.
And
And
that's
what you
why,
don't like.
and that's why a lot of men come with a lot of baggage to their relationships because
So-
they
No, it's not, but no.
You can't say a lot of men because a lot of women too.
Everybody come with baggage into a relationship.
Everybody comes with
Everybody
baggage. Never take accountability. Yeah, women always come with somebody else's thing.
What's wrong with that saying?
All this
We
stuff
want
can
to
relate
be
to
financially
Just
sound.
saying shit at this
But
point.
no one said that there's a problem with
No, I'm
that.
just saying. But like,
All
it's not like
men.
there was a
Right. Next question.
No.
Next time.
Hey, so we finna get to the next topic.
Thank you.
Hey,
Let's get the car out of reverse.
So let's get a little more juicy a little bit, all right? Get a little more juicy. Hey, we about to get a little bit more juicy, okay? And this is for the people that's not married, that's so-called single or whatnot. Like they said, it's right. We doing right now, right? You so-called single, okay?
Hey, let's just not go in reverse. Let's put that out there.
Hey, anyway, okay. So while you're out there single and while you're out there maybe trying to date or not dating or nothing like that, everybody has needs. Do you still get your rocks off while you still looking?
No.
I'm gonna answer that.
So since you single, you
Hold on,
become
let
celibate.
her answer.
Let me answer that. First of all,
Right, but you single behind the scenes.
no, hold on.
But that goes.
Hey, she's so-called single then. So-called.
Let me answer it real quick.
That goes back
I
to.
don't care.
But listen.
No, but I'm about to answer it on.
Okay,
on
I want to
text.
answer it after.
When I was single, at one point
Okay.
in my life, when I was single, I didn't worry about my needs. I kept my mind focused on business, moving around. You know what I'm saying? You got some females that's out there that just be like, man, I'm in the bed by myself and I'm this, that, and the third. I need something. I'm gonna call this person, call that person. Why? What do I need? Because what you're doing is, as a woman, real women, I'm gonna just say real women, we're not about to keep giving off and breaking off pieces of our spirit to every freaking man in the world.
Yeah.
So what we do is, when we're single, we stay focused on our business, our family. If we got children, we stay focused on that. That's the reason why we have toys.
So the needs change.
Let somebody else respond.
I'm not saying breaking up with every man. I'm not saying what I'm saying is that there's probably that one person where you like, you know what? If I need that need,
No.
I can call him.
Let somebody else.
Listen, when you go back to that 100%, when you at that 100% of who you are, you know who you are, and you're not gonna deal with no
revolving door. You're not gonna do it
I
until
didn't
you.
say nothing about
It is a revolving door. Okay, well that one person, if it's not leading to something, that end goal, then what's the point of playing with somebody?
Oh, it's a point though.
Yeah, it's a point.
It's not a point. No, it's not.
Why would I open that?
Because why would I do it? Why would I do that? I wouldn't want to use.
If you got
I wouldn't want to use somebody just to fulfill my needs at that moment. At that moment.
So
it happens all the time.
Single women.
I'm just saying.
Is this just y'all?
As you get older,
or what we talking about?
Can I?
The
Go
exception,
ahead, Donna.
She didn't give her answer yet.
the exception
So-
doesn't make the rule.
Yeah. So no, for real. Like real talk.
no, for real.
Real talk. Like my mind tell me, you know, when I'm single, just you know, lock it up. But let somebody come across that I like. That got like, you know,
like
two out of the three out of the two, 3 out of the 5, 1 out of 5, something that I really like.
Muscles and
She
smell
keeping
like
it real.
And
Yeah.
I
It's
can
gonna
even say
happen.
Why is that
myself.
keeping it real? What I said
Because
was
it's
keeping
gonna
it
happen.
real. What?
You gotta
No,
keep it
it's
real.
not.
like action
Look,
advice.
look,
Everybody got different perspectives here.
Let me say,
What does that mean?
It's
It's the fact that y'all think that women can't say no. What
Look,
the
I
hell?
can
What
say
do you
I'm
mean?
looking for a relationship, and he could tell me I am not. Okay, but he got something I like,
Well, definitely.
and
It's just a choice at that point.
It's called
Exactly.
self-control. If
I
you got it,
and
then
I
use it.
yes,
If
I
not-
like the dudes that I don't really like. I hold them to the rules. You ain't getting nothing. You ain't smelling nothing. You ain't doing nothing.
So hold up.
I like
So
the
the guys
But
you
the
like.
guy I really
You gotta hold-
like
okay.
can get it. And my problem, this catches me up every time. Is like I start catching feelings. He done told me what it is. I'm trying to put it in the category of
I love that.
I just
Right.
call him when I want
Let me
it.
stop you right quick. Let me stop. We got.
But it was
That
too
be a
good.
shot
We
for a
better
lot
take,
of
we better take a
people
quick
going to jail.
commercial break real quick. Now we'll be right back on Big Talk.
And I
Again.
can call him.
And we're back, man, on Big Talk, Big Game on relationship talk. You feel me? So you were saying when we was
I'm
out
just
there.
saying, just because you're single, I don't think you should feel like you have to put it on the shelf and let it dry up.
It don't have to dry up.
I feel like you are grown. You can make those decisions for yourself. Know what you're dealing with. When
And you
want it.
grown to say no. I don't understand why you got to be grown to say yes to everybody. Right. So either way, that's what I'm saying. Right. It's your
Like she
choice.
said,
It's not to say that you're not grown because you don't want to
basically,
do
it's
it.
all about preference. Some going, some not.
Free will, baby.
Just
Because
because
it's
some,
really like how I said, like some of us women really don't focus on that. We really just be focused on let me just get myself together. And like she said earlier, some of us might be still healing from something before. Some of us is just focused on being more successful. You know, so
And some of
we
them
keep
just
our
ain't got
mind
that on their
focused.
mind.
Yeah,
That's
like
true.
look, some of them really don't think about sex like that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're so much moving.
Facts.
When you're moving, sex is the last thing you think about.
Are you keeping yourself
Ever.
occupied?
But
Or
it's
not-
is
it's
this
not
your
even-
regular
it's
movement?
No, it's just your regular
person.
movement. When you regularly
not even
moving
the sex,
and you
though.
stay a business
I
bitch.
got to stay busy so I don't, you
No,
know.
like
No, but it's not even just
Right.
the sex. It's not like women like, oh, we have to have
ain't
it.
busy.
Like it's the intimacy that
I tell you what, that's, if a lot of women are like that, that's the difference
But if
between
you're
men and women
not,
right
if
there.
you're not ready to be in
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I've
Hold
been
on.
celibate for 2 years before. Like it's not like I can't do
Right,
it.
I've done that
I'm gonna
before
tell you right now,
I went
on the
3
man's
years.
side, I'm gonna tell you right now, the
I
man's
went 3
side,
years.
a man's getting his rocks off. I'm gonna tell you that right now. A man
Yeah, we
getting
know
his rocks
y'all
off.
is.
Yeah, there ain't no single man. in
Because
this
you know
world.
what, we also
Right,
don't
a man
have,
If
getting
y'all
his
in a
rocks off.
relationship,
we don't have the
y'all
feeling
be
of
all
giving
right.
up
In a
spirit.
relationship,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We in, we out. Like, it ain't-
Right.
Niggas is not single.
Right,
Right now.
right.
So-
Niggas is not
Why you
single.
gotta
They
lie,
get their rocks
Craig?
off, man.
And then y'all gotta
Why you
understand
gotta
too.
lie?
Wait, hold on.
Men are not single.
What the fuck are you
Oh,
talking
yeah, there's a
about?
whole
I'm
bunch of
telling
men
you
that's
what
single.
We talking about getting our rocks off. That's what we talking
No,
about.
he just said that there's no single men, basically.
Two different things.
So every man got
What- what
somebody
you
for
saying?
real.
What
You just said that men are not single?
No, men are not single. We either lying to you, this person, this person, or we're in a relationship not being honest with this person, that person, and this person.
I want to know.
Hold on.
Hey,
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 Somebody give him a box cutter.
But you're not gonna tell me that you get fucking this chick.
Give him a box cutter. Give him a box cutter.
I feel you.
Listen, I'm not saying that men are lying about their relationships. What I'm saying to you is that men are being either they're honest or they're lying to different people.
Oh, okay. No, so because
but your lead off was incorrect. You can't say men aren't single because I know some men who wish they had something ain't getting nothing. They're single.
But the exception does not make the rule. And
that's not an exception. There's a lot of single men.
The exception is the good woman. You get what I'm saying? The exception are them.
But that's not what you said when you started out, though.
No, listen. I'm saying that I said the exception does not make the rule.
No, what you said is men aren't single, and that's not correct.
No,
because there's a lot of men that were single.
I'm speaking on.
I think the reason why there was a woman panel because y'all men are just talking and taking over. I'm getting a headache. Y'all giving me a headache. Y'all giving me a headache.
Base the rules.
You barely talk.
Statistics are based on.
It's
Statistics are based on.
So what is he trying to say? Because I don't understand.
But hold on.
I'm confused with what he's saying.
No, women here to respond.
No, I'm not confused with what he's saying.
Listen to what the person's saying.
But it's a woman's panel.
Go ahead.
We should be here to respond.
No, you listen. No, but you still have to listen to what the person's saying.
But it's a woman's panel. We should be able to respond.
What's your response to what he's saying?
I didn't say I couldn't respond.
Forgot. That you know what? It's so crazy because when you are in a relationship with a man and they be arguing, sometimes you just forget what the hell happened. I forgot we was talking about sex.
Hey, but I feel what you said because I'm telling you right now, if a man is fucking this girl over here,
okay,
and then he go fuck this girl over here, he's not about to tell you he's fucking this one.
No, that's not true. It depends on the person. It depends on the man.
No,
that depends on the man, though. That depends on the man.
But that man is still single.
No.
That man is still single. That's called dating. You're seeing other people.
But he's still not about to tell that shit.
Why? Why not?
Why are women looking for a good man if there's all these damn good men? That means that these bad men exist, and it's majority than the good men.
I
think you're forgetting. Hello. I think you're forgetting the point. He asked us women. When we are single, us women, when we are single, what we do. He didn't say what men do.
I mean, I was gonna come to that. I was gonna come to that.
Hooping and hollering about these men. But y'all men are never gonna know what the women say because y'all don't give us a chance to talk. Y'all just talk and you ain't. Come on now.
What's your answer? Go ahead. You got the floor.
The clock is right there. I've been watching the clock how long y'all doing. That's just like a relationship. Am I right or wrong? When you relationship with a man just.
All right, let's talk about the actual answer.
So what do you think about the question? What do you think about the question?
Hell no.
What was the question?
And you had the floor.
And
you had the floor.
Do you just throw rocks on stage?
So I will say this: when I first got single, I wanted some peace first, okay? Because I didn't have before I was single, I didn't have any peace. All right. So after I did got my peace, I did have a go-to person. But after a while, I felt like, what am I doing this for? You gotta find a babysitter. You gotta travel. You gotta change. You gotta do this. You gotta make time. And that's not the person you're marrying, because if it was the person you're marrying, that wouldn't be your go-to person. And it could be the person you're marrying, but that person is just not ready, just like you not ready. So therefore, I might as well just focus on my business, get my stuff together. And now that my stuff is together, if I meet somebody and we date, and I'm not in no rush to jump into bed when I meet somebody, because now when you meet guys, the first day you meet them, oh, so we going to my house? Where we going? What we doing? Like, I don't even know your name, but what's your name again?
That's crazy. Just because you go to my house, you think we fucking.
That's it.
I got a cool ass rock collection.
But
you got a rock collection.
Most guys, but
say all guys.
I said most guys.
I said most guys.
Right.
Not all.
I never said all.
Statistics wise.
They will say that off rip. Like, okay, so what we on? Like, you come and say over here, oh, okay, well, can I, or can we, or what we doing? Like, come on, come smoke some, come drink some, and then it leads on to, oh, can I touch you here, or can I, without even asking.
Right. Is that most guys, or is that most guys that you guys are dealing with?
There you go. That's what it is. So what it sounds like, you don't like what you attract. There you go.
Not
there
y'all
you go.
entertaining one thing.
All I said was that if I was going to get sexually active with somebody, I'd rather get to know that person first. That's all I said.
Yeah,
y'all could be going too far.
The problem is
no, there's no problem. Stop saying that. Your whole thing is about a problem and negativity. Oh my God.
Hold on.
Lord. What I'm saying is people make the conversation about their individual experience versus what they're seeing.
Well, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do.
Wait,
for the next 20 minutes, we're not taking no more audience questions.
Hold on. Listen.
I'm speaking general.
I mean,
we're not taking no more audience questions.
You can only come from your own perspective.
We're not taking.
What's the name of the podcast?
Right.
But we're on the panel.
Correct.
You don't get nowhere when you're thinking of this person's perspective, that person, this person. It's as what's going on as a whole.
No,
it is.
That wasn't the question.
That
wasn't the question. That was as a single person. What do you do? Like, it wasn't. What do most women do when they don't have a man?
Right.
No, it was. He was
I get
asking
that, but that was still a progression to the question.
But
it wasn't.
The question that he's answering them generally. This is what he's trying to tell you guys.
But we didn't ask him.
No, but he's asking a question. Listen, but if he's asking a question, that's what he's saying.
Cut. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, we're not. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? This is a debate about relationship. What he says doesn't make him wrong. What y'all say doesn't make y'all wrong. So don't come at him and vice versa. Him coming at y'all make it seem like y'all answers is wrong and his answer is right and vice versa. Everybody has their own answer. So whatever I say, that's how I feel. But don't look at me like, damn, nigga, you wrong. No, nigga, that's just how I feel. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I feel. Y'all feel a different way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel a different way.
Hold on, guys. We gotta get some order. Go ahead. What you got?
I was just gonna say, I am married to this right here. This whole general of it all. Your experiences shapes how you think about things, right? When you get a certain type of experience, that's gonna make you feel a certain type of way. You're not gonna be in a relationship with all of them. You're gonna be in a relationship with somebody that you are looking for individually. So that's what you're saying. So you know, a lot of times men kind of generalize, even though you're saying most, all, some. Either way, you're generalizing a certain type of dude, and that's what's going on.
But I get that. But then my thing is still like, you guys are still exposed to these people that I'm paying attention to. You feel me? Like, this is a discussion about y'all. I'm saying from a man's perspective, things that a man in your life probably won't say to you.
And look, also, as you're saying, as a man, from a man,
got OGs all day been saying that. OGs been saying all day since we've been teenagers.
But listen, you're speaking from a man's perspective, but you cannot discount the woman's perspective. Just like, but I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying you cannot. Right?
So are you speaking generally now?
I'm saying because
I'm about to say we all speaking generally.
No, I'm saying what I'm saying is he's speaking from a man's perspective, right? From a man's perspective.
Your man is not going to tell you that. That's what
but that's the.
You said from a man's perspective, right?
Yes, from a
and
man's
I'm just saying from a woman's perspective, it's certain things and ideas we understand from our perspective. Because men approach us, they're not approaching you. You can know how it is from a
we in
man.
Atlanta. He go to
know
Midtown.
how relating to a man. You see what I'm saying? That's just like when a woman says, that's what she's trying to do, but I can tell she's trying to push up on you. Because we know how a woman is going to operate.
Right. Yes.
That's what we're saying.
Yes. Same way men know how
to do. It's always going to be a perspective that you're looking from.
But now, from another man's perspective, sometimes, you know, like you said, we speak from our experiences, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes some of us, men and women, can speak from our experience, but we understand enough that there's different experiences out there. So now you take all those different experiences and you see stuff not only through from your lenses, but you see it from the other side and you bring it together. That's how you create and understand and get to real understanding. Because if you only go from your own side, there's certain things that you're gonna miss because you don't know the other side and what's going on from that other side.
Either way, it's your own perspective because that's what you're seeing
But
as a whole match with somebody else that's seeing and views what they see. But anyway, it's like it's your own.
But you can, that's not true. Because I can understand how certain people would think and feel, and I can understand it all the way, and they can explain it all the way out.
It's still,
but I don't feel that way though, and I don't see it that way.
It's still from your perspective. Somebody else can relate to that and feel that. That's their perspective of what everybody else is saying.
You information.
So can I just say
indirectly, like their actions is information. So I'm taking all that information in. So it's not my perspective.
It is your perspective.
My perspective based on what they've already given me.
Okay.
But based off what you watch and what you're around, somebody in Thailand somewhere got a whole different perspective, but they can still have a perception of everybody else. That's still their perception, perspective of their perception of the whole. You know what I'm saying? If all you do is look at social media and look at the balloon pop shit, you're gonna have a view from your perspective about how everybody else feels. Somebody else not in that algorithm looking at some totally other shit, not gonna have the same perspective. You share your perspective now. It's added to their perspective.
What's your question out there?
Okay,
Let me get a question real quick.
Okay, because I
have a question, and it's based off of pretty much what he stated. Okay, everybody keep in mind. So to the men that is on the panel right now, my question to you is, before you got married, because almost everybody I see have a ring on, right? So before you got into your unions, including you can answer as well. I mean, before you got into your union, so that would include you.
Well, I'm divorced though.
Focus.
But the point that I'm asking, based off of what he stated, every man that you date will not tell you if they're in a relationship or if they're not in a relationship or their dealings. My thing is when you guys were dating women, did you, any one of you men that's in here, go from, okay, we have 5 beautiful women that's on the panel. For instance, if you was with her, you was with her, you was with her. My thing is, would you go from your person that you're talking to, hey, we're dating or whatever the case may be, I'm single, and yet you guys are courting, or you're courting her, or you guys are dating or whatever, you guys are now sexually active, you guys are doing whatever the case may be. So would you, as a man, would you go from her, then go to the lady that's next to you and be like, hey, I'm single, I'm single, I'm out here trying to mingle, knowing that you have another young lady here? Would you be open with her and say, hey, I'm still dating, or, you know, it's not nothing serious, but I still want to, you know?
You want to know my honest answer?
I do.
I told you before, I ain't telling no new woman shit.
Not new.
Nothing.
Not new.
I'm not.
She's talking about your existing relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
No, not new.
Your existing relationship.
No, she said before the union.
He said
before the union.
Before the union.
Yeah, I'm not telling them nothing.
Okay, so if you're in a relationship,
they're never gonna know about that.
Okay, so even when you were engaged, they never knew about it.
See, you said before that.
That's before the union.
You said before that.
That's before the union. Before you got married.
That's the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Leading from marriage is a whole.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's different. Now you get something different.
That's your lady. At the end of the day, that's before you got married. That's before your union.
Before you got engaged.
I said before you got married.
So before I got engaged, no.
I didn't say before you got engaged. I said before you got married. I see rings.
But you can't put that on there.
I'll tell you what it is.
No,
you can't put that on what I said because I didn't say nothing about being married.
All of your you said all your men is not going to tell you. So I'm asking.
Let me ask you a question.
No, what he said was men are either going to be honest or they're going to lie. That's what he said. But now, let me answer your question. Now, let me answer your question. Hold on, can I answer your question?
Thank you.
Can I answer your question?
What you said is not true.
Hold on, can I answer your question?
No man is going to tell you the
I just said.
Wait. Let us answer the question.
That's not what he said.
That was his answer.
What he said was no man is single.
That's what I'm saying.
So he didn't say they're not going to tell you that they're single.
He's lying to somebody.
He said he's lying.
That's me defending y'all. If you think about it.
But this man said, he said all men, but this
I
man
never said all men.
He said most.
He said most.
He said
Okay,
most.
So you,
Majority.
are you saying?
So what we talk? So let me. The question.
So
Go ahead, answer. So let us answer the question.
let me get if I can just.
Mishear or misconstrue, and I apologize.
No, you're cool.
No, because what you just said is that nobody listens. So I'm telling you that I apologize.
So y'all, hey, let them answer the question. Let them answer the question.
So I want to answer the question, but let me just get a little more clarity on the question, because part of it was a little vague for me. When you said before your union, you talking about before my wife for 14 years, or just before I got married? Period. No matter what the woman is, before period.
Before you said I do.
So to the woman,
they can be engaged or whatever.
So I'm gonna say it again.
Okay.
Are you talking about the woman that I'm with for married for 14 years before I said I do to her? That right there, or just period?
Before you ever said.
Okay, so before ever.
Before you ever. Okay, so I'm helping you.
Okay, so let me say this. So there's times where I've been the person who will mess with you, and will mess with her, and will mess with her, and none of y'all knew it.
Exactly, I'm telling you.
And there's a time where I'm messing with you. Hey, yo, I'm finna go holler at her too. You wanna come too? Let's go holler. Like, all the stuff we're saying, it depends on what you. It depends on the person you're dealing with. Cause some men are straight up honest with everything, and a lot of women prefer. I want to know if you mess with me and someone else. So a lot of women are like that. But some men, to protect and try to keep that relationship, knowing they might lose, they might lie. Right. So I've been in both situations before.
And that's all
I was asking. Is easy. Work that line.
Thank you.
We gotta keep up with them lies, boy.
Yeah.
That's totally true.
I'm telling you.
Right.
I mean, when you reach a certain point in your relationship, if we're dating. That's we ain't exclusive yet. So if you assume I'm only seeing you when I say we dating, we kicking it, I'm trying to see where you at. I could be dating somebody else, as could you.
This when it gets sketchy, right?
When
said woman get to talking about, oh, I'm dating too.
Yeah.
Then we be
you should be dating. They should be dating, and they should be dating.
However,
but see, men.
Soon as you
men look at women dating as we're sleeping with everybody because they are. Yes, y'all do.
No, we don't.
When we say we dating,
you should probably just add some to that.
Automatically assume
you should probably add some to the meeting.
We're not. We're just going
add some in front of the men. Add some in front of the men.
All men.
Don't say all men.
All men.
It ain't all men.
What the cameras? All men.
Hey, he could be like, listen, I'm dating. I'm fucking her. We ain't in no relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking her.
Men don't understand if you be straight up and tell us, hey, I'm with you, but I'm dating somebody else too. Okay, I'll see you on Friday. I'll see you on Friday. Why can't you give us that chance?
But I'm gonna be honest.
Both of us dating.
But I'm gonna be honest, because in the beginning of dating, I wouldn't even give a damn, because my emotions and feelings is not attached yet. You feel what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even give a fuck if he was fucking somebody else or if he was talking to somebody else. I just know on my end, if this is a person that I could really see myself being with, and this is somebody that I truly like, I'm gonna work towards, okay, let me convince him to be with me. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. But in the beginning, when there's no emotions attached, I wouldn't even give a damn. But as soon as my emotions attach, I'm investigating this.
But if he told you up front, that's what I'm trying to say.
With everybody, because everybody want communication, and then the dude communicates at first, and the ladies flip the scripts, and that's why a lot of niggas lie, because now I done gave you the dick and you dickmatized after I told you that might happen, and I'm doing what I'm doing. And now I got shorty.
That's why you don't be quick to sleep with nobody.
That's the risk you take.
That's why we say that.
That's dating. Welcome to dating.
Hey, you're right. It can go both ways, but you ask the man. Though. It can go both ways, but you ask the man. Though.
Yeah, it can go both ways.
Then ask the woman. You ask us.
The thing is, the men don't want to know about the shit. The men don't want to know about the shit. I ain't telling you shit. Don't tell me nothing. We date until I quit this non-exclusive.
So listen, before we go, we're gonna go around the room, and I want everybody to say one last piece about, you know what I'm saying, their viewpoint on relationship. Like, what's your final, if you had to put it in one sentence, what's your final viewpoint about relationships? I'm gonna let you go first.
I don't want to go first.
I'll go first.
Go Tina.
I just say be honest. Tell the person up front, hey, I'm dating a bunch of women. I'm doing it. Give me the opportunity to say, okay, I'm gonna deal with that or not. Don't digmatize me and then say, oh, by the way, I'm dating all these people. Wait, what?
Yeah, I got you.
Where the hell that come from? Like, let me know up front, because you never know. The woman be like, all right, I'll see you on Thursday. I'll see you on Saturday. Whatever my day is. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But you can't just do it backwards and then say, well, you knew I was out here dating. No, I didn't. Right. I thought I was the only one. You treat me like I'm the only one. You know what I'm saying?
What you got,
so
Michael?
that's my thing.
I was ready to go.
I would say for relationships, for relationships, I would say this: get to know who you are first before you decide to entangle and go deep into a relationship. Because if you are a mess yourself, you're gonna bring that mess into the relationship, and you dating someone else who is a mess. Oh my God. Y'all two hoarders of issues. Right. And I'm gonna end with this: the greatest love you can show a man is respect. The greatest love you can show a man is respect. The greatest love you can show a woman is that she's appreciated and she's protected.
Let's go. All right, tag me in.
We going this way.
Don't say mine.
That's why you're trying to get going, huh?
Right.
Yeah, all excellent answers. For me, it's all about communication. You communicate, be able to listen, be able to know how you feel. Like, because I always feel like in a relationship, to really get deep in, you got to go through with the person all seasons. You got to see them angry, happy, sad, whatever.
Agreed.
So if that communication, because when they're angry, you figure out, okay, do they need a minute? We about to yell real quick and get it out the way. Like, what we gonna do? You got to be able to read the room with your partner, know what you into. You got to know yourself, how to communicate, and I think that's the best way to roll.
I agree.
This is the boss lady. I mean, I agree with him. Communication, but also trust. You know, and then really find somebody that you can really build with, not somebody that's gonna come in and just take away. Because you want to really just come together as one, and and then another thing, respect. Respect is the number one key in a relationship on both ends.
Right. I feel like I can combine like everything y'all just said along with what Justina just said earlier, but like I definitely feel like it's important to be a whole person before you try to get into a relationship. Oftentimes you'll start to attract certain things that you really need to be working on yourself. And so, yeah, definitely like working on yourself, being open to something that may not look like the ideal picture of what you had in your head, but like what God has for you may not fit your plan. So it's always best to surrender to His plan. If you focus on your path and your purpose and what you're supposed to be doing, the person you're supposed to meet is going to meet you on that path, not take you away from it. And so I feel like just continue to grow, work on yourself, and just be the best version of you. And if we all did that, we would have better relationships.
He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Good thing. In the name of Jesus. Oh yeah.
Hallelujah.
You gonna start talking so I can go?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. What I feel like, relationships is
go.
All right, so what I feel is like relationships is what you make it, man. Nothing's perfect, so it's gonna be some ups, it's gonna be some downs, and people can't be thinking that everything's supposed to be perfect in a box. You can't be ready to jump out of a relationship because something ain't going your way on this one thing, but it's going your way on 10 other things. You gotta learn what's gonna make it or what's gonna break it. You know what I'm saying? He may not be a person that opens your door when you try to get in the car, but he may be a person that cooks for you every night though. You know what I'm saying? He may not be a person that rubs your feet. You know what I'm saying? But he may be a person that may, have you sit in his lap and he may read you a good book. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta figure out, you know what I'm saying, what's your make or break in a relationship. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure out what's make or break in your relationship, and if that's who you really want to be with, then you gonna make it work. But if you wanted to jump ship after one thing that bad happened in a relationship, you really wasn't trying to be in a relationship. You still out here playing. You know what I'm saying? So relationships is what you making, man.
I'm going with expectations. Right? You have to think about what your expectations are, what you expect from a spouse, what you're willing to tolerate and whatnot, and be open and honest about that from get. It is nothing worse than being in a relationship with somebody. They have expectations that they never express to you. So when you don't meet those expectations, there's resentment that grows into your relationship. So be upfront and honest automatically. Do you need to know it all? Absolutely not. But that's when you learn each other together.
Okay. And Justina, no perfect person to end it, but Justina, let's get it.
Bad. So I did want to say this for the young lady in the audience. You're so beautiful in what you were saying, and then what you were saying also, and what he was saying. And I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, as they say. And a lot of OGs have said this, right? And most men probably will cheat. They probably will lie, and some men probably won't. But as a woman, you cannot spend your relationship trying to figure it out, trying to find that answer. It will kill you. It will hurt you. It will bother you. Men are hunters. That's what they do. Some will do it. Some won't. Is your man doing it? Is your husband doing it? It's so many other things you got to worry about in a relationship. Personality, the kids, trips, bills, Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I mean,
that's fact.
I thought it was an extra hand rubbing my butt.
Working out, you know what I'm saying? Love, working out, you know what I'm saying? His family, his moms, your moms, the father. Right. It's so much stuff, right? And deep down inside, yeah, we might be like, is that nigga cheating? Is he doing this or whatever? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, what is you gonna do? Because there's millions and millions of men out here, and it don't matter if they rich, they poor, they black, they skinny, they white, they cute, purple, ugly,
smart,
ugly as hell. And will they cheat? Probably so. And I'm not saying, oh well, then be with a cheater, because that's not what a woman wants. But in reality, I guess you just gotta look at it like, if that does happen, then what am I going to do, instead of just trying to stress the situation? Because if I sat there with somebody and I asked the person, right, because I'm not the type of person that yell and scream and argue, right? And I just asked him, I said, well, let me ask you a question. You know, what do you plan on doing with these women, right? And he said, well, I'm going to get rid of the women when I get ready to, right? And so then my response to him was, well, you didn't include me in that situation because you didn't think about how I felt, right? And it's the truth. A man is not going to really think about how you feel, because they thinking about their self and what they're trying to do, because they're a man, and that's how a man is raised. So, a man is raised to be a king. A king is a king, and yes, there is supposed to be a queen, but that's just how men are, right? So. And one day we might find that man, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to be honest with you, everybody's not Sierra. And even Sierra had to go through it. You know what I'm saying? To get where she had to be. She had to go through a couple of men to get to the one she was. And even if, listen, let me tell you something. Everything ain't peaches and cream.
And we still don't know what's going on now.
Just because you see something on the TV and it look good, I got some friends that got situations that look good, and deep down inside it took years, and then they came to me and was like, Justina, it is not what you think.
We all thought Cassie was happy.
You know what I'm saying? You know
what?
So,
we about to have we got part 2 coming up.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, but we appreciate
y'all want to end on that?
Yes. But look, so just to round up a relationship, if I get in a relationship with somebody, you know what I'm saying, they better damn sure take care of me if they gonna be cheating. Shit. Have mercy. Cause like what old boy said, I'd rather cry in the goddamn Rolls Royce than the damn Honda.
Hey, I want to let everybody know and said on the panel in the audience, I appreciate y'all coming through, man.
Thank y'all for the insight, your advice, your perspective.
And like, you know what I'm saying? saying? And like we like to tell everybody that comes through in the game room, man, anytime you're over here, if you're in the area, just step in, pop in, you know what I'm saying? We can get on the show, talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah, about time we know where you at.
We've been here for a minute. But anyways, you know, and if you, hey,
don't worry about all
listen,
that.
and if you
gonna
want,
get here, you gonna get here.
Hey, if you want a part 2, make sure you comment and let us know now. Send us a DM at Big Talk Big Game. Send us a DM, you know what I'm saying? Let us know if you want a part 2, man. Once
where
again,
can we find anybody at?
Oh, yeah, let everybody know where y'all can find y'all at, man.
Lovegames.777 is the IG.
Yes. Love and Basketball TV show. You can go on Afroland TV and look for it. Love Basketball TV show. Roku, Google Play, Xfinity TV phone. We out there right now. And now my Instagram is Justina Chichi, CHICHI. Okay, smooches.
Tina B ATL. Simple.
I like that. Is it B or BEE?
B. Just a letter B.
Right.
Tina B ATL.
And it's Smart Love Inc. on all platforms: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. Smart Love.
I'm just all over the place. But you can find me on YouTube, Nubian God Entertainment, Instagram, _Boss Lady Ace. I'm also on TikTok at Boss Lady 19866, and I'm on Facebook. Government name Antoinette Tucker.
Okay.
Facebook and TikTok, I am Michael Anthony, MYKO Anthony, and on Instagram, I'm Michael Ant, MYKO ANT. Holla at me.
And you already know where to find us at Big Talk Big Game, man, on all social media platforms. Also on the HHN TV app, man, that's on Roku. You know what I'm saying? And y'all make sure y'all download that now, because if you want to watch the full episode, you're going to want to download that app.
Y'all, please go on my platforms, because I got a film coming out, and we got early bird tickets right now.
What's the name of it?
He don't even know.
Never dance with the devil.
Never dance with the devil.
Never dance with the devil.
Hey, that's our time, man. We appreciate everybody coming through. Peace.
And Turn. I got 2 movies coming out.